I'm Jason Partridge from Patterson Real Estate. We've been using the Virtual Tours Creator system now for around 12 months. We're really impressed with the overall functionality as well as the speed of getting the tours together. So we've been using the tours for both our rental properties as well as our sale properties, with a lot of people finding that they can get a good feel for the property prior to coming through and having a look. So with a tenancy point of view, we are getting a lot of the time tenants from out of state or out of town who are looking at the virtual tour and being comfortable enough to apply for the property to lease at that stage, which means the applications come in a lot quicker, and therefore we can lease the properties faster with a lower time on market. With the rental properties, we also use it for our ingoing inspection reports, which gives us good functionality. But we found that the transparency that gives us for a property is just unparalleled. We can give the tenants an absolute snapshot of the property when they're moving in, and then at the time they're vacating the property, we can recreate that tour and give them back a virtual tour of the property as it was the day they moved in. So it has cut down a lot of that argument where tenants are saying that the property wasn't in that condition when they moved in. It really takes that whole argument off the table and enables us to have a really transparent, both with the landlords as well as the tenants, a situation when they're moving out, and we can truly get the property back to the original condition. So the overall simple design and layout of how to build a virtual tour, it's so intuitive, the way that we just upload the 360 photos, can have a multiple selection process of what's the best photo for each room. And then we're able just to rename the room and attach them to the panoramas. And then once we've got all the panoramas in there, it's just a simple matter of linking them with a hotspot, which is a really simple process. All our staff have learned that process within a few minutes. It's really a straightforward and, as I said, a very intuitive process. So realistically, once we get the photos, we're able to send them through from the actual property to our server, and then our other staff in the office can build that tour within minutes. Really, within 10-15 minutes, the tour can be ready to be uploaded to the internet, which is just, it's a ridiculously fast speed of market. So one of the other key features I do really like about Virtual Tours Creator is the fact that we own the photos. So when we take the photos with our 360-degree camera, those photos are stored on our own servers, and we can reproduce virtual tours with those photos at any time. So therefore, if there's a property that's been archived that comes back on the market, we are able to pull those photos out of our storage and recreate the virtual tour within a few minutes, which is a really handy tool, and just similar to other providers out there where they are hosting the photos at a cost for you. So another key feature we really appreciate is the fact that we can do anything with the tours once we've created those. So once we create a tour for an ingoing inspection, for instance, we're able to embed that tour within a webbook, and we're able to send that as a webbook welcome with an ingoing process and procedure to our tenants. Enables them to go through the webbook, watch a quick video of how the tour works and what it's all about, and then able to step through the tour with the functionality of being able to view, zoom into different areas of the room, skip from room to room, and also being able to sign off on their ingoing inspection there and then if they're comfortable to do so. Another key point of the functionality that we didn't anticipate when we first started doing our virtual tours is the fact that once we have a virtual tour for every property, it makes it a lot easier, especially when you're bringing new staff on. They're able to step through those virtual tours for any property and get a good feel for what the property offers and the size and quality of the property. But also with trades, we've found that when trades come in to quote things, instead of actually getting them to go out there an initial quote, especially if it's just for a price for the owner, initial pricing stage, we can send them the virtual tour and demonstrate the size of the vanity, the type of ceilings and roses they have, the entrance doorways, all sorts of things that the trades can just have a quick look at the virtual tour and decide whether it's going to be a larger job than anticipated, or even sometimes being able to give a rough ballpark figure before they're even going to the property and disturbing the tenant. So it has been one of those features that we really didn't anticipate, but it's been a key feature to make our maintenance and our repairs and quoting system to our owners a lot quicker than what it was prior. So what do our clients think? Our clients are so impressed, the landlords particularly. It's something they've never seen before, something that's new to them. But you've got to imagine the emotional side of it. This is their rental property, and very rarely do owners often get, especially if they're out of town owners, get to the property and be able to inspect it in between tenancies. So being able to send them a tour at the start of each tenancy letting them know the exact condition of the property. We can schedule further maintenance over time for repainting, recarpeting through tenancy to tenancy. But the virtual tour allows us to demonstrate that transparency to the property. So the owners are seeing the property probably more regularly than they've ever done before. And the more transparency and the more times they get to see the property, the less rose-colored glasses they have, and realize that the work needs to be done. So if you're looking to implement virtual tours within your business, I would highly recommend Virtual Tours Creator. The speed of use, the reliability, and the ease of teaching staff how to do a virtual tour, certainly some of the key features that attracted us to Virtual Tours Creator, and I couldn't highly recommend it enough for anybody out there. Give it a go. You won't be disappointed.